the balance. Again, some that think we're going too far, some think we're not going far enough. Certain groups might. That means, in my opinion, my experience, that we probably have a pretty good piece of legislation. Final votes on the bill are expected before the session ends Friday.
We got 3 deer, 4 deer over there. I see 3, 4. It is a beautiful morning. It's going to be a really nice Saturday for a change. We've had 7 weekends in a row that had rain, 5 Saturdays in a row that were rainy. Yeah, there's my little dearies. Actually, there's another one back along that edge. But they don't seem to be overly disturbed today. I don't see anybody out in the other pasture. Look at that. Oh, geez, there's more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 of them. Not very alarmed this morning. It's always nice to see them that way. I don't like to spook them. I like them just to relax and take it easy. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not going to do anything to them. I would imagine the ground is, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more of them. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more of them. Oh, and there's 2 more out there that are just standing there. Ooh, that's a good picture opportunity there. That was 11 in that group, 8 in the other, and I'm sure I missed them because I concentrated on the deer I could see instead of the ones I didn't see. Look at that. That's cool. Look how the sunlight's doing. Some of the cows are down here. Oh, wow. On the wrong side of the sunlight. It's good. I know where they are. There's a couple of cows out here. There's that deer walking this way. There's the other one. All right. Since I'm interested in watching this thing green up, I need to make sure that the camera is facing north. I was thinking I was going to put it like right on that little tree or something like that, but I'll bet I'll get better results if I put it over here. Somewhere right up here where the cows will trigger it on a regular basis. This is gonna spring to life. You know, a lot of this is just confidence, I should say, of what is going to happen. Because you can see where it is already greened up a lot. But I want it facing north, which is that direction. And to get a good view of it and have cows or animals in general trigger it. Where can I put this camera? Clean up around this tree. Decisions. All right. Never mounted one quite that way before, but the strap is not blocking anything. Camera's nice and level. There we go. Looks fairly level. It's easy to do. It's looking right this way, just like this. That ought to see enough, and there ought to be enough traffic right here to trigger it. It may even see the trucks coming down the road. Yeah, that'll work. It's facing just like this, looking right out this way. So it sees enough of it, I guess. It'll watch it green up, which it's already doing. You can see all the green. Look at all this. Look at all that. Great. And it doesn't, you don't hardly see it, and it is facing north. Okay, good deal. Got another one I could put down here just to make sure that I get good triggering. We'll do that later. What's that little birdie? Oh, mockingbird. Look at him. Hello, mockingbird. Walk across this pasture, look to see if I can find anything. Find anything interesting. Those dewberry vines. I'll bet it doesn't take them out. I bet it makes them produce even better dewberries. Yeah. This is enough. This is enough of an experiment in pasture management to start with. I don't need to burn off anymore. I'd like to, but you know, I think with the way that things have set up, the fact that I should have done this in probably late January when the opportunity presented itself, but I was busy doing other things. Actually, I thought about doing this so I could find some sheds, some antlers. But that didn't happen either. Two weeks. This will all be green again. We got a good chance of rain Sunday. A couple times during the week. It'll all look like this other part. So this is what I'm kind of hoping for, is any place that where there was no thatch. This was an experiment we've been doing, cutting this real short to see what happens. And if you look at it, it's all green. It looks really nice, as opposed to the other side, which you can now see the green coming up. So it's well on its way to being summertime grass. You can see where something walked down the cut fart. I'd like to burn the nook off, but that don't matter. None of this matters really. Nature's gonna do what it does. Let's see if I can find that pin. Let's walk around these edges. Well, there's what I'm looking for. Right in the middle of everything. How about that? Perfect. Gotta get some moles. Got some gophers and moles in the pasture. I think I'll go eat breakfast now that I found what I was looking for. Perfect. Let me go evaluate what I want to do now. Let me just follow the little cow trail. Back to the truck. Maybe I should do a little fishing this morning. All the cows appear to be down in the river bottom or on the other property. Take my doggies. Let my doggies out. They love romping around. They love doing the same thing I'm doing. Just roaming around and seeing what's going. See what's happening. Yeah, see, you can't even see that camera. It doesn't stick out very well, which is fine. I don't care if anybody sees it. I just want it to watch this area green up. That was very interesting. I've always wanted to do that. This part of the pasture was perfect for it because it hadn't woke up yet and it was thick. As you can tell by this stuff. See, all it's going to take is a little bit of rain. It'll knock it flat and turn it into, well, it's potash, but it'll put the potash in the soil and do what it does. It'll kick things off pretty well. Birds are singing. I wonder if I ought to come through here and clean all these up so it's just the tree, not the brush around the base of it. Have to ask the landlord what he would like me to do. Clean up these little isolated things or let them go. There goes 3 water turkeys. I don't see them in the viewfinder. 3 water turkeys, cormorants. Alright, well, let's get back up to the house. Fishing poles and my rifle with me. Check that camera this evening, but man, that's a good spot for a camera. You can't even see that thing. And yet it ought to trigger on the big vehicles coming up and down the road. That would be perfect if it would do that. Give me a picture of the regular traffic in here, because it's every day, which is what I really want. I want to be able to piece together a time lapse of photographs. I'll tell you what, since I got my fishing poles at the ready, let's just throw a few. Let's throw a few just to start the day. I can get breakfast after I catch a couple fish. Alright, I did the smart thing. I retied before I started fishing. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens. I'll bet they're active. Almost guarantee it. Oh, who's that? Is that Jamie? Or is that the other fella? Who's that? Oh, there's Jamie. Alrighty. Cool. Alright, good timing. I just had my first chaser. Let's see if he'll come and do it again. Here he comes. Watch this. Right through here. Right through. Boom, there he is. Oh, we missed it. Come on, do it again. Do it again, fish. Do it again. Come on. You hit it. Chased it once. Hit it once. Let's see if he'll do it one more time. Let's give it some real erratic action here. Come on, fish. Come on. Ooh, there he is. There he is. Man, my drag set a little bit too low. Ha ha ha! There we go. First fish took about 5 casts, 6 casts maybe. Come here, fishy, fishy. Come here, fishy, fishy. I'm not going to do anything with you. I'm just going to take a look at you. Yep. Just take a nice look at you and let you go. Okay. Thanks for coming. Goodbye. Ooh, he took off. There we go. There's another fishy. Another fishy. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool when they do that. Another nice fishy fishy. Come on. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good fish, about 2 pounds. Pound and a half, 2 pounds, yep. There you go. Little thing pops right out because you get the barbless hook. You say, okay, goodbye. Thanks for coming. Let's see if there's another one hanging over here. That fish jumped on it as soon as it hit the water. Oh, I see something moving some water up here. Look at that. I flipped the gator back over. Now the turtles will crawl on him and flip him back over again. Got a chaser. Look, I changed sides with my reel. And yes, it is backward for me. But I can make it work. Oh, it feels funny to do this way. I had to take the pressure off my right hand. I need to do a little experimenting today. See what would happen if I covered this thing with a big thick pad so that my fingers don't have to grip it so tight like that, because man, that just aggravates the hell out of them. What? Change hands, do it like this. It'll be interesting. Not sure this is going to work. I had one chaser right here. Must have been a little one. I went back to using the fishing reel like normal. Right-handed person, and first cast, pachoo, there's my fish. There's my little fishy. Come here, dude. Oh, let's get down on his level. Come here. I got that drag set just about right. Look at that. There you go. Little fishy. Little fishy, come down, catch my hook. Alright. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Picked one up way down there. Way down there. Not a very big fish, but he's... Ooh, there we go. Saturday morning fishing. And I'll bet nearly every one of my buddies is down at the A-wall. And they're probably catching the heck out of them. Just like me. But I'm catching black bass, they're catching white. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. I just had one pick it up that felt a little better. I see some movement up here. I just had one take a whack at it. a little more weedy. See if we can't catch this fish. Come on, right there. Right there. Come. Oh, there he comes. There he comes. Oh, we chased it. Didn't get it. All right, let's get it in and try it again. All right, I just saw my first. I'm almost positive that's a bed right there. I don't know if you can see that light spot or not. But there was a nice bass and it came back. That bass is right there. That's definitely on the bed. Alright, let's see if we can get something through here without spooking it. Oh, it's headed back out. No interest in my lure. I see a couple turtles too. Okay, well that's fine. I know it's there. Just switch gears, get something moves a little slower. Just bounce it right along the bottom. Threaten to nest with it, and that'll get him. Oh, there it is. It's a decent fish. He's probably 2.5, 3 pounds, but it's patrolling. I know that behavior. That came right past it. Yeah, that fish is on the bed. That fish is guarding that bed. Well, timing's about right. It is time to spawn. Get the process started. Get the new fish. That fish is right there. Right there. Alright, that was that spooked him. Wow. That fish is right there and it spooked him. Well, we're not going to worry about that one then. That's a male. Almost guarantee that's a male fish. He's guarding his bed. Now, this side has been more active. I can see something in the shallow up here. Let's see. Come on, fishies. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it right there. Come on. I'm seeing quite a few fish in the shallows. But you know what? I think that's enough for the morning. Let me go see what the wife's making for breakfast. I hope she's making me something that's similar to bacon and eggs. Well, actually, bacon and eggs would be really nice. Just a nice little pond. Easy to fish. Banks are clear. The fish are usually willing. There's another Indian marker tree. I think. It might be. Appears to have some of the characteristics. And since it's right near some of the other ones, it probably is. Okay. Let's get back to the house. I think one of the things I need to do this morning is clean out my truck. Take everything out of the back because I have an opportunity to get organized and I'm going to use it. Got a bunch done yesterday. Basically took everything and it gives you an indication on that kayak hanging up there. Gives you an indication about how often I think I'm going to be using it. But got everything else here. I'm kind of getting formulated in my mind how I'm going to set this stuff up. I'm getting there. I could clear this bench off, which I think is what I'm going to do. Try to get the wheels on it. Figure out what I'm going to do over here. That's a temporary situation there. I think I can make a couple minor modifications to this bench, put it back against the wall and leave it there. That plug is what's stopping me. But anyway, maybe I'll pull my truck in here and clear it out. I also like to do something with my 2 big timbers today. I can get them out of here. Maybe go ahead and make some benches. I'll do that first. No, what I'm gonna do first is get something to eat. Get some breakfast in me. I've already been running for about 2 hours already. I'm running low on fuel. There you go. 2 benches with hutches on top of them. Now let's get them dirtied up. Look what I'm up to. Putting these timbers to use. There we go. I could have showed you the process, but it's just a bunch of chainsawing and whacking and chiseling and splitting. But that is one heavy bench. It probably weighs, well, I don't know how much it weighs, but it's heavy. It's all I can do to move it. Now I'm going to shave the sides off so that they're nice and smooth. Use my pry bars and wedges and everything else to shave it off. Then I'll come back and clean it up with chainsaw. Alright, let's go see if conditions are any good for burning the pastures. I didn't think I was going to burn anymore, but let me go see if I can't get a few spots going. I think I might be a little late for it to be most beneficial. As you can see, it's green. It has greened up real nice. Let me show you the part I burned off 2 weekends ago, I think. Maybe 3. Just a little spot over here. And of course this has been mowed. That's why it's so green. It didn't have any thatch to deal with. But this little patch over here did. That's what it looks like 2 weeks after it's been burned. You can still see a little bit of dark. I burned that off and poof. See, it wouldn't do any good to burn the rest of it all. I don't think. Somebody's shooting up there at a neighbor's place. I threw some seed out here and some fertilizer. This is going to take a lot longer to get going. I like to burn all that off, but that's a different kind of burn. Let's go look at my other area. See if it'll burn. Right over here. Let's see if this will burn. I think I'm gonna not let it get into the woods, but like this area right here, you can see where I mowed. You see how green it is where I mowed. That's not been that. That was last weekend, I think. There's a lot of thatch right here. Let's see if it'll burn. Start right here. Yep, it'll burn. I'm gonna keep this one close. It's definitely got good dry conditions. I don't want it to get into the woods though. If I was a little more confident, I'd go ahead and let it, but I want to keep it out of the woods. Keep pushing this edge back. Just keep it back from that edge. Burn this way. I'll put it out. We'll see if we can't maintain it right through here. You can see this doesn't need to burn either. Let that be my only edge right here. Only edge. It's doing pretty much what I need it to do. To watch this edge of it. Wind keeps pushing around in different directions. Still going. Almost dark. Getting close. This one is relatively easy to control because all I got to do is watch this end. That end is not a problem. It won't go across the road, and it won't go through that part that I mowed. It's a nice barrier. But this side needs constant tending. This thing was getting a little rowdy. So I beat it back quite a bit. I got about 30 feet between me and the woods. I do not want it to go. This is way easier to maintain. I can stay back here. It's putting out a pretty good bit of heat. The wind's laying up finally. Makes this a whole lot safer. More consistent in its direction. Ooh, that's a long day, brother. Did a little burning, and it almost got away from me, so I put that out. Well, I tell you what, it's handy to have a floor jack honk. It is very handy. Very handy. Cleaned up the barn. I'd made a mess. I still didn't clean it all up, but I got the majority of it.